Focus on them news running. Every time we hit the carbon hit like my voice more get that notification. I get up by talking back on 2K25. Playing the fantasy league. Yeah, playing the fantasy league.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Same method I do with 2K26 Hall of Fame. If you lose in Hall of Fame, all the difficult superstars. Let's get it the first game against the Heat. One roll. He has Tyrese Maxey, Brandon Roy, Paul Pierce, Josh Hart, Nikola Jokic. Let's get it.
Here we are, Greg, in game one of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Jackson is out there with Noah. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Anthony. And it's Bryant in at shooting guard. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Maxey against Hardaway. Roy. Good work defensively by Kobe. And so Bryant will bring it up for Orlando. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
They really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
Now, here's Maxey, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the night.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pierce kicks to Maxey. Good, and Pierce gets the assist. Maxey's got 6 points.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
Here's Kobe. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here's Maxey. He has 6. And the rejection by Jackson. And here's Bryant outside. Miami grabs the miss.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Wait a minute. Jokic has got some vertical too? Wow.
From Tyrese Maxey.
Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. For 3, Kobe. Jokic grabs the miss.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Outside, Maxey. Hart with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Maxey. Rebounded by Anthony.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Hart, no good. The Magic trail by 3. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night to help your team be in a position to win games.
The Heat making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Miami leading by 3. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Heat 3rd, 4th, the Magic.
Yeah, if you want to see how hard these two teams play, just take a look at the points allowed a year ago. I mean, that is impressive.
Hartenstein against Noah. Here's the pass to Hartenstein. Knocked loose. Here's Hardaway. And the layup's good off the glass.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Now, here's Hart. Still yet to score. Pierce kicks to Harden. There's the lob to Pierce. And here we go. Fast break. Bryant's got it. A minute 42 left here in the opening quarter. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Harden the pass to Roy. Great D that time from Hardaway.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Hartenstein against Noah. Here's Pierce. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Left side, Bryant. Over Whitmore. The Magic again can't hit. Miami trailing. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Whitmore. Inside. And it's sent back by Kobe.
And I think Kobe saw the shot coming a mile away. Instinctually gets there for the block. And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Now, here is Harden. He has yet to score. Drills it from outside. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Kobe. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Kobe's got 12.
Firing back. Kobe enjoys any opportunity to tap his competitive spirit.
For 3, Pierce. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Magic lead by 3. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
They've got Smith. Roy is out there with Harden. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein.
13.
And it's Van Horn in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Harden against Hardaway. Now here's Roy. He's tightly guarded. Smith outside. Just 5 on the clock. Van Horn, the pass to Hartenstein. Pulls up on the wing. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Kobe. Good work defensively by Smith.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Outside Roy. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And some changes here for the Heat. Pierce comes in for Smith. And Maxey subbed in for Van Horn. Hartenstein with the screen on Anthony. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Hartenstein. Pass to Kobe. The rebound by Harden. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Roy. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, good luck trying to guard Brandon Roy. This guy can do it all out there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Greg, the way last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
Outside Anthony lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. He'd have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. A floater, and Harden with the lay-in. Harden's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
And Bryant kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Noah. Anthony on the wing. Good on the triple. Anthony's got 5 now.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Here's Maxey. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. Jokic, he's checked in for the Heat.
Nikola Jokic.
Bryant against Maxey. Good work defensively by Anthony.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Outside Jackson. Out to Hardaway. Takes the three. That's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Harden against Noah. Outside Roy. Jokic with his screen on Kobe to the middle. Second chance shot. Got it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Jokic.
The marriage of a big man and touch. There it was from Jokic.
Anthony, the pass to Hardaway. 1:22 left in the second quarter. Count that one. Here's Roy. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Heat making a change here. Hart's checked in. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Second is Trae Young. Fourth, Jokic.
And really 2 terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
Rebound by the Magic. Hardaway has got 4 rebounds in this game. 51 seconds left in the first half of the game. The 3 from Bryant.
Let's go.
And it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
Let's go.
And it's a 7-point Magic lead. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Heat. Outside Roy. Now here's Hart. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Maxey. Clock at 6. Drops in the layup for 2.
And how explosive Maxey is. He's not your average guard in the paint.
On the way against Maxey. And here's Anthony from the arc. Rebounded by Hart.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Bryant looking over the floor. Over Maxey. Can't hit that one. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Magic leading by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Miami Heat.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically none. There were a few calls they thought should have gone their way, but you can't rely on the refs to bail you out. Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
Well, right now for the Heat, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you...
What's the third quarter? 30 feet on the third quarter. Go. Doing it. Let's go.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
And so in the game for the Magic, Anthony out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Noah. Then it's Bryant. And it's Hardaway in at the point guard position. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey. But Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Anthony's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
They grab their own miss. For the tie. Jokic cannot be stopped inside.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bryant finds Hardaway from outside the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Maxey for the lead. Orlando grabs the miss. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Anthony, the pass to Kobe. Back to Anthony. Hardaway against Maxey. Here's Anthony. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Anthony's got 7.
Quick thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
At a moment to check out Tyrese Maxey here. He's coming off an excellent season, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percent.
Oh, yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league. He really saved him in several games a season ago. Noah kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Anthony. Outside, Kobe. Kobe from deep.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Hart with it. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Outside, Pierce. Miami no good on that time either.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Hardaway from outside. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Tries from 7. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Roy.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're going to grind it out.
Well, this team is always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big 3, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something.
And if you want athletic ability, then look no further. Hardaway with a stylish jam.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside, Pierce. Hardaway with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Benny Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists tonight.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Drains the 3-pointer.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Heat trail by 8. pass to Hart. It's Pierce on the wing. Outside Roy. Back to Pierce. Now, here's Jokic. Covered by Noah. Joakim Noah grabs the miss. Noah's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
Melo showing that he's still got it down there. Gets enough space to get up and get to the rim.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Miami. Pass to Jokic. There's 1:26 left in the third. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Bryant finds Noah. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Paul Pierce.
He's too physical with Noah. He's adept at drawing the contact while shooting the basketball.
A different look for Miami. Smith checked in for Hart. Van Horn comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's James Harden in for Maxey. Outside Roy. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The drive by Bryant. And the dunk by Bryant.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Harden the pass to Jokic. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. He gets that one. And it's the Magic's ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Hardaway from outside. Rebound by Smith.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Hardaway against Harden. And a miss there on the triple. Orlando leading by 12. Hardaway for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Hardaway has got 5 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
And so it's the Orlando Magic. Their lead at 15. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Pierce. Jabari Smith is out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harden in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Hartenstein. That one doesn't drop. Great defense that time from Noah. Jackson with it. Maxey covering. That one drops for him. And the Magic lead by 17.
And that is quickly. Becoming Jackson's domain. He is such a strong finisher in the paint.
Stay with it.
Maxey against Hardaway. Maxey looking it over. Pierce the pass to Maxey. Good, and Pierce gets the assist.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first three of this half.
Ryan in the post, guarded by Hart. Nice fadeaway to get over the top. Bryant's got 26.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Here's Harden. Harden with the stuff.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And Bryant throws it down.
And you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Maxey kicks to Pierce. Harden outside. It's hauled in by the Magic. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kobe passes to Noah. And finished off by Noah.
Oh, how about that powerful finish by Noah attacking the rim.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Bryant. Magic leading by 18. There's the drive. And the dunk by Bryant.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
Now Maxey. Smith with a screen on Hardaway. Spins. Here's Maxey. Miami no good on that time either. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Pass to Noah. And Noah
Let's go.
with the slam.
6-4-2.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And here's Bryant for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Kobe's got 11 points in the quarter.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Hardaway against Maxey. And Noah with the slam.
And just throw it up high and let Noah go up and find it with that length.
Miami's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Fires it up. Maxey, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
The shot by Pierce, no good. Magic shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Magic.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so, created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats. Just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kobe Bryant.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Bryant, again, the Magic score.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with
the
Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Now let's face Brooklyn. We won out Brooklyn 0-1. We playing at home. Brooklyn have Chris Paul, Derek White, Bruce Bowen, Carmelo, and Chris Porzingis. Chris Paul is 92, Derek White's 87, Bruce Bowen's 83, Karl Malone's 96, and Carl Wilson's 88. To beat the team easily. Let's get it.
Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Chris Paul out there with Derek White. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Bowen in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty pass.
Now here's Bryant for 3. Hardaway can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Pass to Malone. Back to Paul. Here's Bowen. Fires the 3. The rebound by Jackson. Bryant with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And then Bryant.
Let's go. That one. Let's go.
Flat out insane. Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play in another. White can't hit. Here's Orlando. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Now here's White. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Atlanta.
Oh, wait, no.
Give me attitude any day of the week. Joe Kim Noah trying to fire up his teammates.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. I asked him, what makes Kristaps Porzingis such a great player? He said, look at him. He's over 7 feet. He's just a huge guy. Kristaps has serious skill on offense, and defensively, that size can really be a factor. He's a two-way problem. It'll be interesting to see how they play on tonight.
Thank you for that, Allie.
They win it, Hardaway. They want ball, Hardaway.
Paul passes to Malone. Here's Bowen. Pass to Paul. Up and over Hardaway. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
His entire career, he has been a knockdown mid-range shooter. Go ahead, CP3.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
No coverage at a time.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And the timeout called here by Jordy Fernandez. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Jamal Murray is checked in for Brooklyn. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. 5th on the list. The Magic.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Here's Bowen. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Count it. Bryant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Outside Porzingis. No good off the glass.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot.
Let's go.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Bowen. That one's off. Still out of sync.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
They're really working the paint now.
Nets trail by 13. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Murray, no good. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. Bryant in the high post. He's against Murray. Bryant, the pass to Anthony. Back to Bryant. Kicks it out to Hardaway. 5 on the clock. That one's good.
Let's go.
And the assist to Bryant.
Let's go.
Bryant's got 4 assists now tonight.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So the Nets making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Outside Murray. A minute and a half left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Malone. 6 to shoot. Back to Murray. Will it go? That shot is off.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot. Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility. But I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it. As long as it helps his team get the win.
Here's Malone. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
And stolen by Murray. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Pass to Paul. And here's Lopez. Malone, pass to Murray. 4 on the clock. From the baseline. Malone can't get it to go. Orlando leading by 16. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Paul looking over the floor. Pass to Murray. Here's Bowen. Here's Malone. Shoots over Jackson. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Orlando feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. They're so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
We've got Carmelo Anthony. He's out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Bryant in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. There's Jackson with the 3.
Let's go.
That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Bryant's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Murray. Porzingis with a screen on Hardaway. Murray, no good. Orlando leading by 21. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. And rejected. And they're able to recover. Orlando has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. And this
Let's go. 37. Let's go.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Murray passes to McCollum. Porzingis with a screen on Bryant. Pass to Porzingis. Back to McCollum. The Nets need to get off a shot here. The deep 3 from Murray. They get it again.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the
Let's go. Let's go.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Timeout called. Brooklyn. For Brooklyn, White. He's checked in for C.J. McCollum, and it's Paul in for Jamal Murray. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside White. Pass to Paul.
Fire.
Good, Dorian.
Paul can't get it to go. The Magic have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania.
Let's go. Right to start.
Shams, great to have you on.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
White on the wing.
Rwanda. I'm asking, are you subscribe to my YouTube channel?
Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Actually, concentrate subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Defensively, and then Bryant with the dunk.
Their offense is looking
like
a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Paul,
it's
obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games. They need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Kicks it out to Jackson. That one's good.
Let's go.
And the assist to Bryant.
Let's go.
Bryant's got 6 assists now in the game.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Paul finds White. He takes it in. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. We talk about top defenders. He's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
Outside Porzingis. Outside Paul. He shoots.
Okay.
Noah grabs the board.
Boy, he was right open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And the shot goes in. Bryant's got 26 points.
And they've really managed to dominate.
It's nighttime.
Forrest, it's nighttime.
Bit fire content for sure.
Thank you, Dwayne. Thank you, Dwayne.
Are you subscribed?
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Paul passes to White. All sorts of time. He squares up and sinks it. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability
to
deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
Paul with the double for 3. Anthony hits the trifecta.
Let's go.
Anthony's got 6.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Nets. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year. Pass to Paul. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Hardaway. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
360 Kobe. 360 Kobe.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
White for three. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
21-14.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you'd like to see that shot go down.
Vicinity.
Back to Hardaway. For three, Anthony. And
Let's go.
It's the Magic from deep.
4-14.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Magic opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Orlando Magic.
They've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results.
Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing with a purpose.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
You know, I think for Brooklyn, they didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be just a matter of shaking off that rust, Shaq, and I think the second game will give us some insight.
Let's take one into the court. Let's see if we can stop first.
Let's get.
I want the Brooklyn Public to come back. Let's go, let's go.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's five. We've got Derek White. He's out there with Chris Paul. And it's Malone in at the four.
The play. Play call, 14. Let's go.
Being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
Have his whole going right now. He's not. When he gets going, he gets going.
Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Orlando.
We got ball going.
Bryant outside. Kicks it out to Hardaway. 4-3. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway. Anthony's got 12 points.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Here's Paul, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Next ball.
Pass to White.
Nope.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Bryant with the
Let's go.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Paul against Hardaway. And stolen by Anthony. And the Magic pushing it up now. And he's going for the oop here.
Let's go.
And the dunk by
Let's go.
Jackson.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
To end the run, the rebound by Jackson.
Oh, so that was probably low.
Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bryant, the pass to Anthony. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Bryant's got his 9th assist of the game now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Bowen. The kick out to White. There's the three. And the next miss again.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
And then
let's go.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Stolen by Bryant. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Ali.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
White against Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Pass to Bowen. Here's Malone. Here's the pick. Shot clock at 5. Now Paul to stop the drought. Orlando grabs the miss. Noah's got 6 rebounds in the game. Jackson on the wing. Back to Bryant. Hardaway with it. Up top, Bryant. He's guarded by White.
Let's go.
Bryant.
14.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I gotta believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Ball against Hardaway. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Jamal Murray is checked in for White.
Number 27, Jamal Murray.
Here's Paul. Blocked.
Melo just reading the play the right way, put in the extra effort to come up with such a nice block.
Murray against Bryant. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Bryant outside. Just 5 on the clock.
Let's go.
What a night he's having.
40 points.
Making some history in the process.
And he's broke the tie. And now stands alone for 3rd most 40-point games in NBA history. Murray's gotten just 1 of his 7 shots to go.
Oh, no. Oh.
Pass to Noah.
Oh,
and
take that.
Here's Noah. He's guarded by Paul. Yep,
there you
go.
go.
Good. Noah's got 6.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Porzingis for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Boy, don't let Porzingis get cooking from 3-point territory. He is a sweet shooting big man.
Oh, got that.
Let's go. They come right back. 80-17.
43 points.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Pass to Murray. Here's Malone. Over Jackson. Malone can't get it to go.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Bryant with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Kicks it out to Jackson. Yes, sir.
Let's go.
It's Bryant picking up the assist. 17 points in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Trey Murphy. C.J. McCollum.
Off the inbound pass. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Magic out in front, running away with this one. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters.
Let's get it.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Carmelo Anthony out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Kobe Bryant, and it's Noah in at the center position. That's who's out there for Orlando. And there it is for him.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Bryant inside. He's guarded by White. Bryant, no good. White against Jackson to the paint. And stolen by Anthony. And here's the fast break. Moving it up. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Hardaway against Paul. Blocked! And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Wiggins, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Number 21, Aaron Wiggins.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. White for three. Noah grabs the board. Noah's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since. And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And they're pushing it up. Here's Bryant. And then
Let's go. Get them going.
Beautiful assist from Joakim Noah. That pass was on time and on target.
The Nets have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. White against Jackson. And stolen by Jackson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
To halt the run, tipped.
Well, this is a guy who has great wingspan and has an ability to get to shots others can't.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass. They're winning the battle down low by
12 points, 15 assists.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well. You just can't find a consistent way to score. This team could certainly use it. They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Doris, with the latest collective bargaining agreement, teams have to be more strategic with their spending.
They do, Brian, and I think this speaks to the league's desire to make sure there's competitiveness across all of the teams in the league. There are now harsh penalties in place for teams that go over the luxury tax. So star players in their 30s or players with injury concerns aren't necessarily guaranteed max contracts in the future. You're going to see a lot more negotiations and smart decision making.
Back to White. Pass to Paul. Now here's White, covered by Bryant. Here's Malone. Clock at 4. Driving to the basket. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well.
Let's go. On my team. Let's go.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Porzingis with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Paul. And no good. The dry spell continues. For Orlando, they've gone 8 of 9 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bryant.
Let's go.
That's another bucket.
He's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history.
Good game right there.
Paul, a screen on Bryant. White, the pass to Malone. Now here's Porzingis. Pass to Malone. Outside Paul. Up and over Hardaway. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Anthony finds Bryant. Shoots over White. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Anthony. Bryant's got 58.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Magic.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And good!
A transcendent night of scoring. He can do no wrong.
Well, one of many big nights for him as he stakes his claim to the third most 60-point games in league history. White, the pass to Paul to end the drought. Orlando with the rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And he gets it to go.
19, 19.
They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
White looking it over. Here's Bowen. To the inside. Here's Malone. Misses the baby hook. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Magic. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Bryant. And another one.
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Jaren, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep you engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaren. Congrats on your success.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Now got to face Memphis. We're 2-0. Memphis 0-1. We're back playing on the road. Memphis got Tony Parker with 8 on the roll. Kawhi Dutcher at 90 overall. Paul George 92 overall. Marcus Argich 84 overall. And Victor Wembanyama 94 overall. Look at it.
The starting lineup for the visiting Orlando Magic.
And Orlando starts out with the ball. A look at the Magic starting group. Jaren Jackson is out there with Noah. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Anthony. And it's Kobe in at the 2-guard spot. And they pick up 2.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Here's Parker. And the shot is good. Dropping in on the front of the rim.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. And we talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. The coach said he's a guy that can score from all 3 levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight and see if they can respond. Guys?
Thank you, David. You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA. Because I love playing basketball, I love writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
So connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside, George. Back to Parker. It's blocked, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. So nice passing there by Memphis. 6 on the shot clock. George, that's a two-pointer. All right, John, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources? The players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Here's Bryant, and
Victor.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here is George, outside Aldridge. A wide open look for Drexler. Three-pointer off the mark.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
2 points. That one goes. We can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one, but is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have, and more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
Pass to Anthony over Bain. And Anthony with the basket on the assist from Kobe.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want, but there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes the free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. Three-pointer, Randall. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
Randall.
Look out!
Now that's how you finish.
Oh, you jump with Kobe.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Noah. And the rejection by Wembanyama. That one falls.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Bane. 8 points his last outing, and the three ball is good.
This is why Bane is a volume three-point shooter. It's because he is lethal from deep.
For 3, Kobe. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Here's Drexler, and he goes big time with a dunk right over Kobe Bryant.
There's just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leap in ability, the creativity, once in air, that's elite level stuff. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 21-point lead to end the...
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows? But they're already in a great position to win this one.
On the court for Orlando, they've got Noah. Hardaway is out there with Bryant. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. Bane against Bryant. Over Bane. And again, it's Orlando converting. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. You know, knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information, to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
Let's go. Slams it in.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Aldridge, he's checked in for Pirtle. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Down low. Johnson dishes to Aldridge. It's hauled in by Noah. The Magic have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And he comes up with the deuce. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Outside, George. And again, Memphis no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story, like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush, and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it. But it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
Wow. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal.
Let's go.
Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992. Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Kobe with it, picked up by Aldridge, and finished off by Bryant.
And you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Here's Bane. And that time, also a missed shot.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Every year, it seems like Randall's playing with more awareness. That's why you can now run the offense through him.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against the Rockets in Houston. Again, the miss by Bane. Pass to Noah. Over Aldridge. Noah's shot is off. Memphis has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Here's Bane. The putback. Here's Aldridge. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And just great to have Shams join us, isn't it, guys? Such a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Bane. Great showing for him last season. Put up about 23 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Here's Bryant. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. And Kobe, here we go. And the dunk by Kobe.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
Six seconds left to play in the first half. And nearly swatted away by Noah. Still getting a piece of it. And so it's Orlando holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Orlando Magic. Hey folks, thanks for joining us.
When you shoot it efficiently, the probability of winning goes way up. It also saves you wasted energy.
Yeah, sometimes teams try hard, but they're disorganized. Not these guys.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
And we have a number of terrific shooting guards in the league right now. Two of them trading blows here tonight. One for you, then one for me. We'll see who ends up with the bragging rights.
And that about wraps
Just
it up. And as the third quarter...
Don't let Memphis have to come back in the third quarter. Don't let Memphis let it come back in the third quarter. We can rock in the area.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Aldridge out there with Paul George. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Tony Parker. And it's Drexler in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Parker kicks to Drexler. The three. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world. And yes, another basket.
What a night he's having, piling up the points and making some history in the process.
That's right, he broke the tie. And now stands alone for third most 40-point games in NBA history. Aldridge. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Kobe. And the dunk by Kobe.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Stolen by Noah. And now here comes Kobe leading the
Let's go.
Nice finish. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Back to Drexler. And another miss by Memphis.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. And that sends Kobe to the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Do it.
Outside Aldridge. Wembanyama outside. Drexler against Kobe. 5 to shoot.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. That's good. It's Bryant with the assist. Kobe's got 5 assists tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why
they've
been able to get these good looks.
Here's Drexler. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Orlando now. A 12-0 run right now and counting. And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
looking to end his cold spell. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Kobe.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Wembanyama finds George. Here's Parker. And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Julius Randle's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies.
Here's George. Still without a basket. Clock at 4. A 3-ball. Sinks the triple.
On that, Anthony.
Puts it into the 14-0 run by Orlando.
And here's Kobe for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And the rejection by Jackson. And here's Kobe from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kobe's got 53.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Anthony against George. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. There's the lob to the hoop. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Monday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Chicago Bulls.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Right side George. Into the lane. Rebound by the Magic. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kobe. And Kobe throws it down.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. To the paint. And finished off by Drexler.
He finds the shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Kobe attacking. And Kobe throws it down.
Such body control from Bryant. Able to take some hits there on the way up.
George passes to Wembanyama. Here's Parker. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Pirtle, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Johnson comes in for Parker. 1:06 left in the third. Drexler's shot is off.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Yep, that one goes. And that's 12 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's George. Johnson outside to the inside. Pirtle against Noah. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. And it's George missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Let's go.
And finish off by Bryant.
A deceptively good passer at the center position. Noah takes great pride in making his teammates better.
George looking over the floor. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
At the line for 1.
And the technical free throw is good.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
3-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by George. Payne's got 11 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And here's Kobe from the hits it again.
Wow. It's a
60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Well, he is tied for the fourth most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Magic opening up. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's yet another bucket.
Let's go.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. Drives to the hoop.
Let's go.
And Kobe throws it down.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Brian a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Parker kicks to Bain. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Bain.
Off.
The three-pointer, no good. Orlando's gotten all but one of their three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Here's Parker. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Kobe draws it up. Pass to Jackson. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Bryant. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Bain against Anthony. Kicks it out to Johnson.
He saw the shot coming a mile away. He instinctually gets there for the block.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in. And it's the Magic with the ball here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Out to Hardaway. The three. Good.
Let's go.
Bryant picking up the assist.
125.
Kobe's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Back to Parker. Pass to Wembanyama. And they get it. Rebound by the Magic. Anthony's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Buries it from 3-point range.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Parker passes to Wembanyama. Over Noah. Wembanyama with the bucket. Wembanyama's got his first basket of the night.
Everywhere on the floor, Wembanyama is a walking mismatch.
Here's Kobe. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To the paint, shoots from 12. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Anthony. Here's Bryant. Good. That's another bucket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside, Bain. His three-pointers off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And
let's go. On 6 points.
What a game.
72.
That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Johnson outside. Anthony against Bain. And another miss by Memphis.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going.
And good.
So four.
There's another.
127. Touches are the game.
He's got the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games.
So 26, 27.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Johnson against Kobe. Here's Parker. And again, unable to change momentum here. Orlando's gotten off to a... And another one falls. Amazing.
And that puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
And 78 points tying Wilt Chamberlain's big night back in 61. Up next, Kobe Bryant's 81 from 2006. And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And here's Kobe from the again.
What
an avalanche.
The good times keep rolling. Now tied for second all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring.
And to think when the night started that we'd see someone match Kobe's 81, his performance has been nothing short.
Another bucket.
24.
Wow.
What, 18.9.
And he's now outmatched his own single-game record for points with a staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime, and this game is sure to leave a mark.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100, this is a game you'll be talking about for decades.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch. Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch.
Never face the Pacers. We're 3-0. The Pacers is 1-2. We're back playing at home. Never face the Pacers. We're 3-0. Pacers has Jerry West, who's the 95 overall. Stephen Castle, 84 overall. Will Dang, 82 overall. Terry Cummings, 88 overall. Patrick Ewing, 90 overall. Let's get it.
The Magic on their way to the locker room earlier tonight. Happy Monday, everyone. Well, Grant, still very early. How long do you think it takes these teams to form an identity?
You know, B.A., it really depends on what the makeup of the team is. How many returners are there? Do you have lots of new faces? Is it a lot of the same players but a new coach? Those things make a huge difference.
So look at the starters for the Pacers.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Here's Cummings. With the drive. The shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
Let's go.
And he hammers in the reverse slam.
The reverse slam? That was sweet.
The finesse on full display. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Here's Castle. Pass to West. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ewing. The three-pointer off the mark. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Pass to Ewing. To the left side wing. Here's West. And that's good from 17 feet.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
Sinks the tray.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Castle. Here's Ewing. Shot blocked. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's West. Defended by Hardaway.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
He gets it in there. I just love the ball. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, Kobe Bryant.
He's more than deserving of this accolade given the way he's been playing. He injects so much energy into their offense, whether he's finishing the play himself or lending a helping hand.
Here's Castle. Here's West. Here's Ewing. The Pacers again can't hit.
Great forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Let's go.
Yeah, that one's good.
14-2.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pacers trail by 12.
Do it.
Pass to Castle to stop the run. The Pacers again can't hit. The Magic have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament. That's rare for any freshman.
And here's Indiana now, following the bucket by the Magic. And the three-pointer goes.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
Magic leading by 11. And here's Bryant outside. Hits the
Let's go.
Bryant's got 12 points in the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Cummings. Here's Ewing. Here's West. There's a screen. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. 1:56 left in the first quarter here. Off the inbound, no good. The Magic have gotten all 8 shots to go. They are red hot. And here's Bryant outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
He's going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Pacers trail by 17. Pass to Ewing.
Do it.
1:25 left in the first. Here's Ilgauskas. 5 to shoot. Pulls it. West misses.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Indiana has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Cassell. The 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Hardaway's shot is good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pacers trail by 19. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Monk. They still need this. The rebound by Jackson.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level.
And so it's the Orlando Magic sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter.
Let's go.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Anthony is out there with Jackson. Then there's Kobe Bryant, and it's Hardaway in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Now there's your rim protection. That's how you defend the post.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Here's Cummings, defended by Jackson. This one for 3. No luck on that one. Good D by Hardaway. This Magic squad, Stan, has a great young core. What do you think they have to do now to take that next step?
Well, Brian, they do. They have great depth and a lot of good young players, but they need more shooting around their core guys, and they've got to improve their backcourt position. Their front court is loaded. They've got to get a little bit more balance.
In transition, the Magic on the run.
Let's go. Jackson.
Jackson Jr. is an athlete, a big man with some big-time hops.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the Pacers call time here. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. The Magic, 4th.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Out to the right wing. Pass to Castle. The three is up. Hardaway grabs the board. Orlando has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Cassell. No points so far. They need this. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Magic have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second.
Let's go.
Hammer it home.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Do it.
Pass to Castle. Here's Cassell. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
They're
Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And stolen by Hardaway. On up the court.
You're so cool.
And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. And here's a look at what's coming up for Orlando. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And you know for that matchup with the Thunder, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Here's Cassell. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
Guys, he is on fire this quarter. I mean, what an incredible scoring performance.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Ryan, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. A minute 37 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Cassell, 19-footer. It's hauled in by the Magic. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game.
He is really... That is incredible.
They've settled into this game. You can see the...
key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Here's West. To the middle.
Indeed.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Yeah, look, if I'm his coach, I'm going to get him involved in another way. Set a screen, get an assist, something to reset his mind a little bit.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Pass to Cassell to win the drought. And he can't bank that one in.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Castle. Takes it inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, and that's where Castle is most effective, when he's getting downhill and attacking.
Here's Bryant.
Let's go. 57.
And that one is stuffed right through.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here's West. Noah grabs the board. Noah's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Bryant. And it's good for 2. Bryant's got 33.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's the Orlando Magic making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back after this word.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Indiana Pacers.
Poor communication right now. They've been out of sync offensively, and you can feel the frustration building.
Man, they've been taking some wacky shots out there. Looking like Ernie out there.
Hey, easy. I got a J. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
A look here now at the Magic. You expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see who performs well late in a tight game.
Invaluable information, no doubt.
Well,
thanks for joining us. Time to...
If you're going to flee, don't let the Magic have to come back. Come on, Magic. Don't let the, we're going to Magic. Don't let that,
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Indiana on offense. Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Pass to Ewing. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. Orlando has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. The hallmark of this Orlando team, their defense, which led them to the playoffs last year, Coach.
Well, Brian, they were second in defensive rating. They've got great size. They're young and active. This is a great defensive team. And what's scary for the rest of the East, this team is still on the way up.
Looking to get back on track. He got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Indiana ball.
Right wing. Clock at 6. Here's West.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a... left.
Pass to Jackson. Fader on the way, and that one's
Let's
good.
go.
Jackson's got his second basket.
Well, usually a guy who's more inside or out beyond the arc, but the mid-range isn't an area that Jackson Jr. needs to avoid.
Here's West. Orlando with the rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Noah. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Noah's got 9 points.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Here's West. Pass to Cummings. Here's West. Up and over Hardaway. It's the deflected, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Score broke.
And here are the Magic now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. And
Let's go.
Orlando again with the bucket.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And the basket by West.
Tough period. I mean, he's just 1 for 5 in this frame, struggling to get back on track.
And Anthony, here we go.
Let's go.
And Anthony slams it in.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Pass to Dang. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Leaps for it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ewing. Orlando with the rebound. And how about Jaren Jackson Jr., another second-generation player that we have here in the NBA.
Yeah, Brian, his dad was a winner at every level. He was a high school champion, had the #1 team in college, and of course was part of a championship team with the Spurs.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Can, capturing the moment. Pass to Cummings. Here's Castle. They set the pick. Here's West. And the 3 off target.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Noah.
Let's go.
He goes up high with a two-handed slam.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And BA, you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
Here's Castle, covered by Bryant. It's tipped. Outside Hardaway. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Hardaway's got 12. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You've got to love that intensity.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight. They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Orlando in second, the fourth spot held by the Pacers.
Here you have two offenses that feasted off turnovers. Every opponent was a little nervous with the ball around them.
And it's Monk missing. Orlando has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game.
Man,
No, boys are forward there.
defender really went after him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line.
The first free throw is good. Indiana making a switch here.
Taking 2 shots.
Hardaway hits them both.
4-11.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Cassell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Cummings. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Cassell. And Indiana misses again.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Now Jackson. Back to Anthony. For 3. That basket is good.
Let's go.
Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one. And there's the lob. Stolen by Jackson. The shot misses.
Go
At
ahead,
the end
go
of the
quick.
third quarter, a
What's the full
huge
copy of the
lead.
door?
This one may have already been decided. It's the Magic delivering the blowout. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Kobe Bryant. Anthony is out there with Jackson, and it's Noah in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Graham.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
And the
Let's go.
Well, look, Jackson Jr. is a tremendous dunker. You could feel that one from over here.
Indiana on offense.
Let's do it.
Here's Cassell. Looking to get it going. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness of that.
Let's go.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth.
Do it.
Pass to Ilgauskas. Here's Ewing, defended by Jackson. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Noah. Count it. Good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
The Pacers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth.
Do it.
Cassell passes to Ewing. That shot off the mark. And the Magic with possession. It's been 8 unanswered for them.
Well, he's been
Let's go.
very efficient here in the second half.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And so Monk will bring it up for the Pacers. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Inside, pass to Ewing. And he's back in business as the jumper finally drops for him.
Good vision by Castle there to find the open man.
Three-pointer Anthony knocks down the
Let's go. 9-13.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
The Pacers have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And stolen by Jackson in transition. He goes up. And the
Let's go. 19-13.
Quick reaction by Jackson Jr. He sees what's happening and gets out in transition to support the play.
Here's Castle. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean.
And again.
Let's go. My
What a night he's having, piling up the points and making some history in the process.
And he's broke the tie. And now stands alone for third most 40-point games in NBA history. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Great defense from Jackson Jr. He's a former
Let's go. Nice turn to T.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Ewing. And he jams it home with authority.
18.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. Jackson down low. Rim protection and shooting so important. Jaren Jackson Jr. has both of those skills, Stan.
Yeah, and look, Brian, it's rare to find guys who can do both of those things. Shot blocker at the rim and stretch the defense at the other end. Guys like that are hard to come by.
He's been a defensive player of the year. Maybe we'll see him in the three-point contest one day.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Here's Hardaway. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations. And things I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Magic.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They
were firing on
all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they pick up their fourth win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
Orlando's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And
let's go.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Pass to Castle. Here's West. 6 to shoot. Good D by Hardaway. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Anthony. Softly drops in.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Cummings, shot is off. Orlando with the ball. It's Bryant with a drive. And then Bryant.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Here's West.
You're going to go with it.
So it's the Magic winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian.